Dakota,
Hi.
you're a superhero. Who
Thanks.
knew? Who'd
I
have
know.
thunk it?
Not me, not I.
Yeah, and the list of accomplishments of like leading a billion-dollar franchise, of being an SNL regular, being a superhero, is this the most surprising development in your career?
For sure. Definitely. I never thought I'd be in a superhero movie. Did you?
I think you're capable of anything that you set your mind to.
That's kind. Thanks.
I refuse to believe, though, that at some point in your life, every actor has done the superhero audition, the meeting. That hasn't happened for you prior to Madam Web?
No.
Really?
No, not that I can recall.
No traumatic auditions where they made you wear a cape and spandex?
No. Do they do that? No, they don't do
I
that.
don't know.
They can't.
In my fanfic about Hollywood, that's what they do.
Right. No.
In lieu of that, what's the most traumatic audition story you've got for me? What's the one that haunts you to this day?
I got told by a creator of a show. He told the feedback was that I was pretentious because I shook everyone's hand.
Yeah, that's a bit.
In the room.
It's not a weakness.
I was like, what? That I wasted their time.
Right.
Because I was like, hi, I'm Dakota. And introduced myself and shook hands.
And since then, have you X'd that out of now you just barely look at anybody.
Oh, well, I've ruined his life.
Right. So when this one comes around, I mean, again, fair to say the superhero comic book genre, not necessarily the thing you were pursuing, but the idea of this being a little bit of a different take was what excited you?
Yeah, I wasn't ever planning on being in a superhero movie, but I read this script and I loved the idea of a young woman having her superpower be her mind, and using that to alter the future so that it's a better outcome for other people. And I loved the dynamic with these 3 younger women. I like that she supports them and wants them to be the most powerful versions of themselves, and is also like really annoyed by them. I found that to be really honest.
Yeah, it's also like one thing, like, you know how Hollywood is, like, put one female in the lead of a film, like that's groundbreaking. Wait, 4 women at the front of a film? We don't do that.
Yeah.
So that's...
Yeah, unless it's a movie about like sleepovers and like weddings, you know.
Right, there are no sleepovers or weddings in this, spoiler alert.
No, well, no.
Cassie, you referenced this, so her power is her mind, she's a clairvoyant. On a scale of 1 to 10, how psychic do you consider yourself?
I'm pretty intuitive. Really? Yeah, in an annoying way.
In what way? Like, do you predict, results of work, of personal stuff?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, wow.
It's going to jinx it.
No.
I don't want to talk about it.
Can you predict how well this interview's going to end?
Badly. One of our careers is over, and it's not mine.
What? So going into this, I mean, what % of Marvel movies have you seen? Let's be real. And this isn't meant as a negative. Like, again, just...
4%.
4%.
Which is like 15 minutes of one.
Can you name the 3 Spider-Man, Tom Holland movies?
Yeah.
Should I just go on faith?
Yeah.
Oh.
Spider-Man, here he comes.
Here he comes,
That's number 1.
Yep.
Spider-Man, and he's back. And the other one, the last one is the Goblet of Spider-Man.
You need a vacation.
Harry, Spider-Man, and the Goblet of Man.
Are you a Harry Potter fan?
I love Harry Potter.
Is that your thing?
Totally. I said I agreed to go to boarding school for 1 year because I was supposed to go for 4 years. But I agreed to go because I thought it was going to be like Hogwarts.
Right, and you had that rude awakening.
Rude awakening.
Where's Maggie
There's
Smith?
no nuns at Hogwarts.
Well, there's the reboot coming soon, the TV reboot. You could be...
Of Harry Potter?
Yeah. You want to get in on that?
I don't know.
How's your British accent? You've done British.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And you're psychic, so you've got magical powers already. You're halfway there.
Yeah.
Have you ever been sorted?
Sorted?
Yeah, like are you Gryffindor, are you Slytherin? You're definitely
Oh.
Slytherin, obviously.
No, I'm Ravenclaw.
Are you? Great.
What are you?
I've never
Did
been
you say
sorted.
I'm definitely Slytherin?
No, let's not. We're gonna
You
edit
said that?
out. No, I didn't.
That's crazy. What are you? Did you do the quiz
No, I didn't.
on what is it?
Good.
BuzzFeed?
No, well, there's
Pop-
that.
Pop
No, like
Buzz?
MuggleNet or Muggle World.
Hufflepuff?
Huffle.
You're a muggle?
I don't. Yeah.
What? Which
I can't hear you. You're
house
so far
are
away.
you in?
I don't know. I've never sorted myself.
Oh,
I'll get back to you.
okay.
This isn't really a spoiler for the film, but Cassie dies. Cassie's dead for 3 minutes in the film. Do you remember that?
I was like, she does? I haven't seen the movie. So you could be right.
She's okay, but she does die for 3 minutes. Have you ever died?
In real life?
Yeah.
This interview is nuts.
What are you talking about? What did you expect?
I haven't died in real
Yeah,
life.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you?
No, I don't. No.
No.
During this interview, I had to
What
feel
a
it a couple
wild,
times.
what a wild thing to experience, I imagine.
Yeah. 3 minutes, that's a long time.
That's a long time. I can hold my breath for 3 minutes.
You want to show off right now?
Yeah.
And then we'll do time lapse, yep. Oh my God, that was crazy.
Thanks.
Yeah. How did you learn how to do that?
On the set of this movie, Madam Web.
On brand.
Plug.
There is, yeah, like I was gonna say, there's probably, this is more physical action than you've had to do in any film prior to this.
I
fair to
feel
say.
like Suspiria was
That's true.
pretty physical.
But a different kind of acting. Like, I mean, are you, what's your level of comfort right now of working with things that are not there?
Like on a blue screen, you
Yeah,
mean?
like, are you ready for, like, you know, Jurassic World, you have to run away from a dinosaur? Or do you have that?
Now I am,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I hadn't done that before, but so it took a little bit of getting used to, but then I just let my imagination run wild and I was like, this is fabulous.
Yeah.
There's so much going on in my head.
Oh, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, now this opens up a whole new world of opportunities. Mission Impossible, John Wick, Jurassic, like
Yeah.
action,
Yeah.
CGI. She can do
Sure,
that.
no problem. Piece of cake.
Does doing like full-on action, like, I mean, even within Madam Web or outside of Madam Web, intrigue you, like, as your career moved?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
Okay.
fun.
Great.
It sucks when you get injured and you have to keep working,
Right.
but it's fun.
Yeah. Did you get injured on this one?
Like little things,
Yeah.
you know, not a major injury, luckily, but like whiplash or
Right.
a pulled muscle or something.
A lot of intense driving. How good of a driver are you generally?
I really enjoyed that part.
Yeah?
I did a lot of, well, I did a day of training,
Yep.
stunt training, and then I had the best time. They wouldn't let me do like the big, like the flying out of the building stunt,
Right.
obviously. But everything else.
Yeah. Again, just trying to get you more work. Obviously, Fast and Furious is next. Like that, now you can drive
Maybe.
your car out of a skyscraper or something.
What number movie are they on? Like 11?
Yeah. See, you're a big fan.
Is it 11?
Yeah. It is, yeah.
Actually?
Yeah. You're so proud of yourself.
I am. Thrilled. I'm in it. I'm already in it.
Exclusive, in your own mind. You know, I don't know how to drive. If you want to teach me how to drive one of these days.
Do you really?
I never got a driver's license.
Because you are from New York?
Yeah, and I'm a barely functioning adult.
And
Those
you're a
two
big baby.
Yeah, big child.
Yeah.
The movie takes place in 2003.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, take me back. By my math, Dakota,
Yeah.
you were 13 going on 14 in 2003.
I was, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
What were you into? What were you obsessed with? Bands, music, movies, people?
I was into, I guess when I was 13, I was like really into Nirvana.
Fun.
And like Blur and Radiohead music. Movies, that was right around, I think, when like 10 Things I Hate About You came out, was it?
Sounds
It might have
about-
been a little
not-
earlier.
probably, but it was.
That
still
was
around.
like my vibe.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Heath Ledger, the whole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I loved him.
Yeah. Did you ever meet Heath?
I never met him. I think about that a lot.
Do you?
I feel like we would have been friends.
Oh, why do you say that? Just like.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You know, some people
vibe-wise.
you're like, oh, I feel like I'd be friends with that person.
Yeah. Other things that happened in 2003, just to orient you, Lord of the Rings came out.
Yes, loved Lord of the Rings.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is your favorite of the Fellowship?
The big one. Trying to see how much I could get away with
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, not very
Not
much.
far.
Also in 2003, Britney remains huge. Britney Spears factors into this film. There's some lovely Britney Spears music
There's
in this.
Britney. There's a fabulous Beyonce poster.
Yes. Is music a part of your creative process? Like, do you create playlists
Yes.
for characters? Do you do?
Yeah, for every movie.
So what was on the playlist for Madame Web?
A lot of Blur.
You just
I
did the
felt
era,
like
yeah.
because it's 2003, Cassie, and she's a bit older than the girls in the movie, I felt like she's really holding on to the 90s, and that was like her real time, because
Yeah.
her clothes and everything is kind of brought over from that era. So the Cranberries.
So you're listening to that at, like, before you come on set? Just
Yeah.
to, like, get it, like, okay,
Yeah.
this is where I'm at.
Yeah.
Here's something I discovered. I don't know if you realize this. Like, back in the day, they always said, like, Will Smith was the king of, like, July 4th. Like, his movies opened on, like, July 4th.
Okay.
You're the queen of Valentine's Day. I wish I had a sash or a crown for you or a tiara.
Me too. I would love a crown.
Do you know how many major movies you've had open, like, on Valentine's or
A
right
few,
around
I think, right?
All the 50 Shades.
Right.
How to Be Single.
Right. I think this is like the 6th or 7th one.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't know who can compete.
I don't know either.
Well,
but
you-
I like this piece of information about me.
You are,
I like Valentine's Day.
you're a fan.
Yeah.
You're romantic.
Yeah. I love love.
Are you going to be celebrating Valentine's Day by seeing Madame Web? That's obviously the way to do
Yep.
it.
I'll be there
Yep.
in the movie
As
theater.
you should.
Front row, just watching myself.
Are there any other holidays you want to corner the market on, like Easter, Arbor Day? Are you satisfied with Valentine's Day?
I feel good about Valentine's Day. I like Christmas as well. Christmas is a nice.
Oh, we need like a nice holiday,
I've never done a Christmas movie,
Yeah.
a holiday movie.
it's like a nice family thing where you're like part of the family. This is why I'm not
Me
a
and
writer.
my producing partner actually came up with a Christmas movie idea the other day.
You want to pitch it?
I don't think I should because it's pretty good.
Okay. You can waste the bad ideas on me, but not the good ones, because this one might actually have
Yeah.
some stuff.
Then yeah, and then you're gonna take it, and
Yeah,
then
that's
you
my
won't
style.
be doing MTV interviews anymore.
Oh, do you want to take over my job?
Sure.
We'll switch places?
Sure.
Wait, this is a fun fact that I discovered, and I've never known this in our past conversations. You applied to Juilliard, and your monologues were Shakespeare and Steve Martin? What was the Steve Martin monologue?
I don't remember. It was from one of his plays. You know, he's such an amazing human.
Oh, it wasn't like The Jerk. It
It wasn't from The Jerk. It was
Okay.
from a play that he wrote.
Okay, so it wasn't
He's
like
an
comedy.
incredible playwright
Sure.
and musician and just like all around extraordinarily talented person.
Yeah.
I think if I ever met Steve Martin, I'd lose my mind.
He's one of the smart, like, he can do anything. Like, he's like
Yeah.
comedy, but also
Yeah.
just like as a writer, and
Yeah, but I wish I remembered. I could figure it out somehow. But yeah, it was that, and then it was a Juliet monologue, and.
How did that go in the room? How did
Well,
that go
suffice
over?
to say, they did not accept me to Juilliard.
Who's laughing now?
I don't think they understood the Steve Martin. They were like, "What the f is this?" But I thought it was a cool choice for an
I think so.
18-year-old.
That's why I brought it up.
But you know that when you audition for Juilliard, they will randomly ask you to sing.
Oh, now, did you know that at the time?
No, I didn't.
That must have been a rude awakening.
It was. It fully was.
What did you sing?
Well, In Rainbows, the Radiohead album, had just come out that year. Like right before, I think it had come out in December, and it was like right around my audition. So I was only listening to that album, because I was the hugest Radiohead fan in high school, and still. But they were like, "Can you just sing?" And I was like, "What? Sorry, what?" And I was like, "Sure," and just started like whining "Nude" by Radiohead. This is Maggie Gyllenhaal's favorite story of mine, because I think she likes to imagine me just like squealing Nude by Radiohead, which is like the most unsingable song for anyone else to sing. And they were like, you can go, freak.
The door. We were
Get outta
expecting
here.
Sondheim, not Radiohead.
Yeah, fully. I didn't, it was a bad day.
Last thing, I'll let you go. Any tattoo updates? Did you commemorate Madam Web with a tattoo? Did you?
No, I don't do that, do I? I have a tattoo matching with Jessie Buckley and Maggie from The Lost Daughter.
I love that.
I haven't gotten a hold of Olivia Colman's body to ink her up again yet, but
Right.
I
Wait,
will.
did you actually tattoo them?
No,
you
but I
just-
did tattoo Olivia.
You tattooed Olivia Colman.
Yes, I did.
What?
Yeah.
She has a permanent mark on her body thanks to you.
Yes.
What is it?
It's I don't know. Maybe
Okay.
I don't know if she wants to.
Right.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's my name on her ass cheek.
She's gonna do the same for me after this. Dakota, congratulations on Madam Web.
Thank you.
It's good to see you as always.
Thanks for having me.
We did
Sorry
it.
about the interview.
I could say the same.